you look into my eyes. Stop, Neo.
I did not show up.
They for bring V.
There's life after this place.
To feel comfortable to enter my territory.
She turned her back on her.
You guys, the first night with new housemates in the house is always interesting because you just be observing everybody's movements. You'll be trying to understand who is moving to who is doing what is this person saying. That is literally what I was doing last night. I was trying to just observe everything that was going on. So I am here to give you guys all the updates and then every other thing that happened in the house last night. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So first of all, we had Ilebaye giving Soma relationship advice. She was just saying that Soma should follow Angel up with care. She even suggested that he gives her breakfast in bed. I say, wow. And then she now said that if both of them are not proactive, that's not going to work. So he should try and be more proactive and just, you know, follow her up.
Yes, but if you have somebody that actually likes you and
she knows I have her back
we all know you guys do. So try to fix the relationship, and if she's quiet and you're quiet, it won't work.
So this advice was done for something in return. Soma was owing her gist from the previous day where he was telling her that she needs to be like, she needs to follow some people with caution, right? But he did not tell her the particular person. So he now told her about the pardon me please situation. He said that she was supposed to be the one that would have been pardoned, but Doyin got pardoned instead. But he's not going to tell her anything for that. She should just use her head and figure the rest out.
We wanted to pardon you last week, but Doyin got pardoned instead. Calculate it. I can't see more than that.
This pardon me please is going to really cause wahala in the house. Even this evening, I feel like there's going to be a lot happening in the background, and then I'm curious to see how the plotting and everything is going to be, considering that Kidwaya is no longer in the house, and you guys know that he has been drawing graphs, changing strategies, and he's one of the few people that likes to go around and see what is happening. But let's see how they are going to now proceed with the pardon me please. Then we had those in the GRA section of the house. That's the head of house lounge. They were talking about the Tolani dynamics, considering the fact that Prince is now in the house, and Mercy was now saying that they should have brought V into the house so that she will come and scatter everywhere. Mercy is looking for violence.
Tolani and Prince.
They for bring V. Come break this as you scatter the house.
Visha said that she prefers the outside, like she prefers being outside, so that's fine. And then we had Tolani Badge and Neo in the room. Tolani Badge was Neo was trying to find out how she was doing, considering the fact that she had like a notification with Ceec. So he was there with her, and then he wanted to remove her glasses. I don't know whether it's love that they were playing with that situation or what.
Stop! I don't want you to look into my eyes. Stop, Neo.
You. Alright?
What is that? You cannot keep the...
No. I'm just saying.
After some time, they were now talking about their situation. Tolani Badge was now telling Neo that he doesn't set boundaries, and that gives room for her to be disrespected. Now, in fact, she feels like this whole conversation is even stressing him out, that she's not doing again, that she does not want to lose weight because of a guy, that babes are coming into her territory and he's there for me neutral. It's the way she said her territory for me.
Please, I don't want to be losing weight because of a man.
So I'm the one stressing you out too.
Because it's going to happen again, okay?
I'm the one that came to meet you and said, you know, let's go this love.
For babes to be able to feel comfortable to enter my territory, and you want to play neutral, you want to say, no, but this is my guy, and you're my guy. I know you.
Benita and Tolani Badge also had a conversation about this whole thing. Benita was just giving her advice as per in-law. And then on the other hand, in the other room, we had Ceec that was also talking about this situation. She was saying that she understands a babe feeling some type of way when her man is moving somehow, but that the manner of approach is very important. The way he approaches the situation is very important. That Neo has tried to indulge her on several occasions, and she has not given room for that. So that's her main issue, is with the manner of approach.
I understand a girl feeling some type of way when her man is. I get and I respect it, because I would definitely also feel some type of way, right? However, it's your manner of approach, it's where you speak. He don't come my bed here how many times? I'm not going to indulge them. You will just take a month because I know they do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Then it got to a point where Sissy just started going like on a rant, talking about Tbaj, that she should not allow her insult her, and then still proceeded to insult her. She was saying so many things, that she's there for me, bad B, without money, she's broke, and she's for me, bad bitch, whatever. And then she said that she went to do her face, do her teeth, and she's still not a speck, and she's insulting her body. Meanwhile, she wishes she could be her.
You find time you little I'm back. You follow me. You don't bring a person for this house. Boss me without money. She should know your pocket. You know what boss me? Idiots. They talking, they say I don't know. I say you know. Body where you go keep to half. Shapeless, tiny little rat. Carry butter school for face. Do it. You see, no respect.
Well, the way fight extends in this house is just so funny. Somebody will have a fight now, and like in 2 hours time, 3 hours time, you still see the person in their corner talking about the person. It's almost like they forgot the insult that time. They now want to express it later, right? So outside that saying buttocks, I thought it was bomb she was even saying at first. It was later that I realized what she was actually saying. Then she now said that she knows what is paining Tbaj, that there's something that happened in the locker room, I think a day before, where she told Neil that I see the way you're looking at me, I know you want to do something, I also want to do something, that she's sure that is what is paining her. Doing now said, and you're saying she should not be, and you expect her not to be angry.
You know what's paining her? It's that inside that closet when I said what I said. Were you there when I said what I said? I was like, oh, I see the way you're looking at me. I know you want to do things. Me too, I want to do. You know, did you hear that? Who said that's the way you're looking at me? I told the guy. Confirmation of it.
Then let's analyze the dynamics of the new housemates in the house. Let's begin with Lucy. As for Lucy, she was just like gisting and catching up with a lot of things that have been happening in the house. They were just giving her gist. Ike, Pere, they were talking about the ships in the house, those that are single, those that are involved. And then earlier on, she actually entered the kitchen. So she has started mixing up really well.
The door is open, the lever is open. Who else is there? Oh, Cece. Cece's, that one looks like permanently closed. Cece's confused. But it's happening. We're happy to have you. Trust me. I think we were all begging for new housemates.
Mashallah was also just gisting, mostly with the Pepper housemates, talking about old times. And then for Kim, I see her causing some small issues in that house, you guys. There's a particular dynamics that people are saying Kim should choke her head there. Let's see something. People like trouble. But first of all, I saw Kim and Adekule, they were in the kitchen just having a conversation about the outside world, because apparently they go to the same gym, they gym together and everything, so they kind of know each other.
You be like Hulk. And it's not that he wants you to be like him. I don't want to, but for leave me alone.
See, Adekule does not come. He doesn't like to come to work out.
And it's not it.
He doesn't like to come. I called Adekule did not show up. The most dedicated trainer.
I swear to God.
For the people that are saying they should ship that you want to check something, what exactly do you want to check? If you like trouble, but it's okay. I'm here for it. I'm sure some people have already created names, ship names. Are they Kim? Meanwhile, moving on, Kim Oprah was trying to find a room for herself where she would sleep, and the first room she entered, apparently there was a snoring situation because she snores a lot, so she said she couldn't sleep in that room. She now entered the other room to sleep, and then they now told her that there's also a snoring situation that happens in that room. She now jumped up and was trying to run away, and they were asking her where is she going to. Adekule was asking her where is she going to, and she now jumped on their bed, Adekule and Venita's bed.
Where did they go? Where are you going to for? It's good.
All these things are not that deep. There's nothing deep about what's going on, but we're just observing. I'm just stating all the things that I observed, all the things that I saw, so that in case anything is up or as the days go by, we're going to be watching their moves to see whether they are on a mission or to know what they are there for, because I feel like they would have given them an assignment. So we're watching everybody's move, even if it's just small movements. We're watching to see how everything's going to play out, right? And then it got to a point where she finally wanted to leave the room. Pere and Ike, they were now telling her that they would have she should stay there. Why is she trying to leave them? She said they don't give her bed now. Ike said he'll give her bed. Pere said he'll give her bed, but that it's going to be they're going to share a bed professionally.
Let me go and take that one.
So, Kim, you want to leave us here?
What?
Say my bed for
Am I
you
the
now.
one you offered your bed to?
I'm offering you my bed now.
I swear, if I knew you didn't have a bed, I would have given
What
you.
did you ask?
To share professionally.
Share professionally with sales.
Later on, when the lights were turned off, Pere was having a conversation with Kim by her bed, and it's Ilebaye strike situation that he was talking about. He said that he spoke about the strike situation, spoke about the plotting, like everything that revolved around that. He said that for the strike, that what happened was that Doyin turned her back on Ilebaye and ganged up with some of the ladies, and then the altercation happened. Ilebaye got physical. That's the story that he gave.
She turned her back on her and ganged up with the other girls in the house against her. So they had this big altercation. She became agitated, and then she eventually got physical with her friend, grabbed his neck. What?
Ilebaye was in the room at this point, and she could hear all that they were saying. So she left the room, and she was just complaining to some of the housemates that why would that be the topic that he chose to talk about, based on the fact that these people just came in, that how does he expect her, that is Kimopra, to be looking at her, that why would that be the topic? Angel was now saying that maybe he wanted to talk about, I mean, he was trying to talk about the things that he said and just trying to give her a rundown of why he said the things that he said.
Like, of all things to talk about is me, my strikes. Like, how do you express about this look at me?
Maybe they give out the rundown of why it's up in case you don't see him.
You don't get anything to talk. That doesn't have like literally, even if you're not going to have something. Thank you. I'm talking about my own problem.
Then Ilebaye gave details of some of the things that he said. Apparently, he said that he didn't want to eliminate her from the house, which actually rhymes with like what Angel was saying. So I think it was basically a case of him trying to clear the air before maybe she hears from other people, or if she has watched it from the outside. That was just him clearing the air. And then Ceec gave one gist. I didn't even quite understand what she was saying.
He did not say the strike, like, he did not say he wants to eliminate her from this house. No, I don't know what happened, but at least you don't talk about something, don't talk about what, like, literally.
You don't want to eat that. Now I'm not going to say, yes, she's going in with you. I'm not saying that's professional, because they can continue to professional.
Meanwhile, we had Cross that was with Kim for the most part last night. You guys know how he literally lifted her like 3 times when she came into the house. So they are friends from the outside, and he actually spoke about her before now, right? So they were just this thing. He was talking about the different things that have happened in the house. White money was also there, the stealing, the food situation, and I think I heard somebody talk about it in the house that they are outside. So even those in the house, they are also observing everything that is happening.
As we came out, the table was stocked. So many things. All the things, everything out. Good fried chicken, yes. Good fried chicken, orange juice.
What do they call priests?
They didn't show them.
Then Adekule and Benita were talking about the Tbaj and Neo situation. Adekule was saying that now that Prince is in the house, Neo is going to try to use this opportunity to slip through, of which I did not quite understand the English. In fact, they were under the duvet and it was hard to fully hear what they were saying, but he said that Neo is going to use this opportunity to slip through, and Benita now responded that Tbaj should try and use her sense to sleep before they sleep in.
It's not. That's why I'm just like, so you sense and sleep before the sleeping.
All this coded talk, it was just stressing my ear. After some time, they now brought Tbaj into the conversation. They now told her that she should try to get close to Prince, right? What I got from it is like they were telling her to take control of the situation. That's before Neo starts to do like this, maybe she should also find her feet or something. That's kind of like what it was giving, to be honest. And Tbaj said that she has not really spoken to him, that she only greeted him when he came. Vanessa now said, okay, at least try to be cool with him first. The first step is for them to be cool first. And then, you know, they will now know from there moving forward. They also spoke about somebody being his dance partner.
What am I going to do? Bash the fuck for it. That's what she said. First, let's get to my cool.
The whole thing was just confusing. I had to listen and listen till I was able to at least transcribe some of the things that were said there. And then we had Prince that was on a wise man vibes, right? He was dishing advice here and there. Whether that's the game they told him to play, I don't know. But he was just dishing advice here and there. He spoke to Cross. He has spoken to a lot of people, but there's a conversation that's almost seemed like he was directing it at Shei, right? And then after some time, we had some of the housemates that gathered, like it was a village meeting with a wise elder saying something.
No, play the game, but if you want to be a vile person because it's the game, there's life after this place. God bless you. Not be just person when you watch. You might feel like nobody's watching, but
then she asked a question about whether he's safe on the outside. And I was like, it's like your instinct is telling you something, because the outside, the streets are not smiling at all. So Prince now told him that, what do you mean by safe? Is it that what is happening outside or what? And then he now said that his wife was not in the country and everything. Prince now told him that we are still on tribunal matters, meaning election matters. That's Nigeria, tribunal election situation. So, you know, he didn't really give him so much hint.
Is the outside of the safe for me?
what do you mean by safe?
No, just say something.
Is this saying for
No, that's any chaotic. You know, because my wife just moved back.
Yes, you tribunal on the outside.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, it's all right. Let's see how day one is going to be with the head of house games. It's going to be bloody. That head of house games, they're going to hustle. Let's just watch and see, Sha. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye. Love you.